Gathered together from the cosmic reaches of the universe, here in this great hall of justice, are the most powerful forces of good ever assembled.
I'm Batman.
Easy, miss. I've got you.
You've got me! Who's got you?
Dooby-dooby-doo, where are you? We got some work to do now. Wonder Woman! Wonder Woman!
Mr. McGee, don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me you built a time machine? Out of a DeLorean?
I'm Conor MacLeod of the Clan MacLeod. I was born in 1518 in the village of Glenfinnan on the shores of Loch Shiel. Now I am immortal.
I'm Captain Kirk.
I'm a doctor. But probably not the one you expect.
Welcome everyone to the Special Geek This Week video. This past Monday, January the 30th, Doctor Who fans were given a surprise and some disappointment as Peter Capaldi announced that he will be stepping down from the role of the Doctor at the end of this year with the 2017 Christmas special. A lot of fans are sad to hear that Capaldi will be leaving the role of the Doctor. Myself, I'm a fan of the 12th Doctor. Peter Capaldi made a cameo in the 50th anniversary special, Day of the Doctor. Just a little quick cameo toward the end. He made his first on-screen appearance at the end of the 2013 Christmas special, Time of the Doctor, where we saw Matt Smith's 11th Doctor regenerate into Capaldi's 12th Doctor. So far, we've had 2 full series with Capaldi, and we've had 3 Christmas specials with Capaldi. The 8th series, or season in America, as we call, we use the term series, not seasons, not series. It was a little trying to get used to Capaldi. He was trying to, I guess, try to find his feel into the role of the Doctor. A lot of the episodes were, okay. I think the 4 episodes in Series 8, Season 8, that stand out to me personally, that are my favorites, is the 5th episode, Time Heist, the 8th episode, Mummy on the Orient Express, and the 2-part finale for Series 8, Season 8, Dark Water, Death in Heaven, which we saw the return of the Master, now in female form, calling herself Missy, short for Mistress. Capaldi, like I said, has done 3 full Christmas specials. The 2014 Christmas special, Last Christmas, the 2015 Christmas special, The Husband's a River Song, and this past Christmas, the return of Dr. Mysterio. As a lot of Doctor Who fans know, the showrunner, producer of Doctor Who, Stephen Moffat, is leaving the series at the end of this year. The 2017 Christmas special will be his last episode as the showrunner. As I was saying, Capaldi, to me, really came into the role of the Doctor in Series 9 / Season 9. We had the 2-part episode, The Magician's Apprentice, The Witch's Familiar, which we saw the return of Davros, and we returned to the home planet of the Daleks. We also had a good two-part episode, Under the Lake, Before the Fire. Marcy Williams, I hope I pronounced her first name right, from Game of Thrones. She was guest starred in a two-part episode story, The Girl Who Dies, The Woman Who Lives. We saw the return of the Zygons again with the Zygon invasion and the Zygon inversion. There was two episodes to me. One was okay, and one was like, I just couldn't wrap my head around it. That episode that I'm talking about, I just couldn't wrap my head around it, was Sleep No More, which was a standalone episode. And I still don't fully get the concept of that episode. I just don't know what they were thinking. Face the Raven, which is considered a three-part, sort of a three-part story. We saw the death of companion Claire Oswald. I thought it was a really good episode and it was well done. Heaven Sent, to me, just highlighted Capaldi's acting ability and probably is my favorite episode so far of his run as the 12th Doctor. Hell Bent, I think they weren't some of the things that they had accomplished by bringing back Jenna Coleman's Claire Oswald, even though we saw Claire die in Face of the Raven. So I think that was the big problem that fans had with that episode. We got to see the 12th Doctor return to Gallifrey, which was nice to see that. And we've got the first on-screen regeneration of a male Gallifreyan into a woman. Now, I have a theory on this. The General, before he regenerated, was a man and regenerated into a woman. I have a theory on this as she commented once the regeneration was completed, it's great to be back as a woman. So it leads me to believe that the General in male form was his 11th carnation. So it seems to me that his previous carnation was a woman, and something happened, and this was probably during the Time War, and was decided to take up the Sisterhood of Karn on their offer, and took an elixir to force her generation into a man, so that he would be able to fight in the Time War. That's just my theory. But I have to say, out of the Christmas specials so far that Capaldi has done, The Husbands of River Song has got to be the best one he's ever done. The chemistry between him and Alex Kingston playing River Song was just phenomenal. And that last scene in that Christmas special was just heartfelt and touching. I just really, really loved it. The Return of Dr. Mysterio was good, but I just don't think it was hard to follow up without a series season in 2016. I think it was hard to have the 2017 Christmas special. It had to have a bang, and it didn't have that bang that could outdo The Husbands of River Song. So we got Series 10 coming, Season 10, and that is debuting on April the 15th of this year. The title of that episode is A Star in Her Eye. And this is going to see the addition of a new companion, Pearl Mackie, will be joining Doctor Who. She will be Bill Potts, the Doctor's new companion. Mac Lucas will also be aboard the TARDIS as Nardo, reprising his role from the two previous Christmas specials. So I'm really looking forward to Capaldi's 10th series, and I'm hoping that the 10th series / 10th season is just as good as the Series 9 Season 10, and I'm hoping the Christmas special, which is obviously it will be, since we are going to see the regeneration of the 12th Doctor into the 13th Doctor. Speaking about regenerations, I think that's one of the things Doctor Who fans, they won't admit to it, but they're always looking forward to the Doctor's regeneration. And I have to say, two of my favorite Doctor regenerations, I would have to say my second favorite of all time, is Paul McGann's Eighth Doctor regenerating into John Hurt's War Doctor. This took place in the mini episode that was that debuted on the web, Night of the Doctor, and I think that it ran almost 7 minutes, and I think in those 7 minutes, Paul McGann showed why the 12th, not the 12th, the Eighth Doctor would have been awesome to see on TV, and it's sad that the McGann only got 2 outings as the Doctor as the Eighth Doctor in live action. So, with that all being said, the big question now is who will be the 13th Doctor? And there is a lot of speculation who will be next to play the Doctor, and there's a lot of picks out there. Betting odds have said that the odds-on favorite to take over the role of the Doctor is Ben Whishaw. You may recognize Ben Whishaw. He played Q in Skyfall and Spectre, the 2 James Bond films. He could possibly make a good Bond. There is several other people have named different actors, and I have to say for myself, I really don't have a pick. So there are some people that want Benedict Cumberbatch to play the Doctor, but I don't see that happening since he's currently playing Sherlock Holmes on Sherlock, and also, he's now Doctor Strange. So I just don't see him having the time to do that. So the who could they pick to play the Doctor? That is a good question. Who could they pick to play the Doctor? They really haven't said one way or another who they would go with. Myself, I don't have a pick myself, but I take it back. I do have a pick. I honestly do have a pick, and my pick would be first, before I get to my pick, another name that's been thrown around is Colin Salmon. He would be if he was chosen, he would be the first African American or African British black actor to play the Doctor. You may recognize him from several roles. He played Charles Robinson, M's deputy director in The World's Not Enough, and I believe he was in some other. He was also in Tomorrow. He made his first appearance in Tomorrow Never Dies, The World's Not Enough, and Die Another Day as M's right-hand man. So, but getting back, I said I had a pick, and I think the odds of this pick is very, 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 very slim. But nevertheless, I think he would be an awesome choice, and that's Paul McGann. I think if we're going to have an actor return to the role, I think it should be Paul McGann. There has been talks about Matt Smith wanting to return to the role, but I think it would be too soon. Because bringing back Matt Smith would say, okay, Capaldi's outing as a Doctor was a failure, and I don't think that should be the case. And I think there's been enough time between the Doctor Who TV movie, as it's affectionately called. It was the TV pilot to bring back Doctor Who to television, which was unfortunately not successful. But it would have, had it been, it would have been nice to see Paul McGann. So right now, it's been 20 years. Well, a little over 20 years since Paul McGann first debuted as the Doctor. So I think it would work out great for him to return to the role. But I guess the big questions would be, would he want to return to the role? And would they want to go with Paul McGann? Because Paul McGann is 57 years old. And they may want to go with a younger actor. But I think that he would make he would be perfect for the 13th Doctor. But we'll have to wait and see. Now, if they go with the long rumor, and fans have voiced their opinions on this, they could go the route of the first female Doctor. There's been several names thrown around for that role. You know, I myself haven't made a pick myself as to who I would want. Well, I take it back. I do have a pick to play the Doctor, the first female Doctor. One name that's been thrown around, and this has been all over the place, is Tadia Swinton. I hope I pronounced her name right. You may be familiar with her. She played the White Witch in the Chronicles of Narnia movies. An odds bunny making have this actress 20-1, and it's Billie Piper to play the first female Doctor. Y'all may be familiar with her. She was the first companion in the revival of Doctor Who as Rose Tyler. She was the companion to the 9th and 10th Doctor. So, I don't know about Billie Piper. I just that one I really don't know how she would handle that role. So, but you know, she would. I mean, definitely would be an interesting choice. But the one that I would love to see, and I'm really for this actress, and that is Marina Sirtis. You may know her better as Counselor Deanna Troi from Star Trek The Next Generation. Now, I got to meet Marina Sirtis at Pensacon 2015, and during her panel, she made the comment that she would love to be the first female Doctor, and she actually has a petition on an online petition to have her play the Doctor. So, who do you guys want to play the Doctor? Leave a comment. Let me know. So, with that being said, I did a review on the Doctor Who, The Return of Dr. Mysterio, the 2016 Christmas special. And I had talked about possibly doing reviews of the episodes for Series 10, Season 10. But now with the announcement of Peter Capaldi going to be leaving the role, and with Capaldi being in my top 5 favorite Doctors, I feel like I probably will try to do reviews of those episodes as much as I can, if things are not holding me back. So, thank you for joining me, and like I said, leave a comment and let me know what your thoughts are on Peter Capaldi leaving the role of the Doctor, how you feel about his performance as the 12th Doctor so far, and who should be the 13th Doctor. Thank you for watching. Check out my other videos on my channel, and I'll see you later.